supplier of John Deere products. We are also dealers for Lemken, Kramer and Highspec. All 6 of our workshops are state-of-the-art facilities, staffed by teams of service technicians who receive extensive ongoing service and technical training. Our parts department is manned by a team with decades of experience, ready to find what you need from our comprehensive stock of genuine parts for all our major franchises. We hope to bring the same dedication and passion as our customers to everything we do. We believe holding true to those values is the key to being able to give you what you need when you need it. Temple Toohey Farm Machinery is a 6-dealer depot group serving 13 counties in the Republic of Ireland. We are Ireland's biggest supplier of John Deere products. We are also dealers for Lemken, Kramer and Highspec. All 6 of our workshops are state-of-the-art facilities, staffed by teams of service technicians who receive extensive ongoing service and technical training. Our parts department is manned by a team with decades of experience, ready to find what you need from our comprehensive stock of genuine parts for all our major franchises. We hope to bring the same dedication and passion as our customers to everything we do. We believe holding true to those values is the key to being able to give you what you need when you need it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the Old Malt House here in Templemore. And what a wonderful facility it is here tonight. And of course, the reason we're here is for the CK Streaming Tipperary LGFA All-Stars nominations. And believe me, there's some fantastic names I would imagine going to come out of here tonight, and fantastic displays by many. Last weekend we had many finals. We had 3 alone out in Banter. We also had junior finals. We will have a chat first of all with Thomas Matthews in a few moments, and then we will speak to Chairman of the County Board, and that is Michael Towie. And maybe if I go first of all to Thomas, talk to me a little bit more, Thomas, about the All-Stars and how it all started. How did it come up with the idea?
Well, I suppose, Stevie, when we first got involved, I suppose last January or February, 12 months, we made a commitment to the County Board that we'd promote their product as best as we could. And we were kind of looking at the games last year that we were covering, and we were saying, like, these girls are putting in a lot of effort, the backroom teams are putting in a lot of effort, and it's something that we were kind of looking at. And like, obviously last year you were still in COVID times, so you couldn't really do it. The only way you'd be able to do it is virtually. And I suppose I kind of sounded it out with a few people and gauged their reactions, and
you set the seed,
seeing if it was, and I planted a seed in a couple of people's heads really, and seeing what sort of reception I got. And I rang Michael one day and I said, look, Michael, I have this idea. Would it be something that you might be interested in? And I sold it to Michael as best as I could. We sat down and we had a meeting with the executive, and I sold the product to them, and thankfully they all came on board.
And what was your reaction to that, Michael?
Yeah, it's great. It was great to see, an event and be able to recognise and to reward, I suppose, the club players, which are the fundamental part of our game. Often, our county players would have opportunities to get recognition, but often it's the case the club players wouldn't get the same exposure. But this is a great opportunity for that, and it's great for all the players at all the different grades we have at that level. So it's brilliant, and that's what the opportunity is, and it's a chance for them to get recognition, and for their management teams and their clubs to get recognition for all that great work that's going on at the moment.
And talking about clubs, Michael, roughly how many clubs have we got now at your disposal?
So in total we have 36 clubs in Tipperary, which is great, and we've been year on year we've been increasing. So this year alone we had the re-establishment of Lockmore Castellani, which back in at the foundation of Tipperary football, they were to the fore of when the backbone of Tipperary teams winning the All-Ireland finals back in 74 and 75, so which is great to see. And then obviously we've newer clubs, another other club in Killinall, and then we've got two juvenile clubs in Portroe and Rose Green, which is great to see. So it shows you that it's a sport on the up, and it's great to see that, and it's great to see it the further north, like in Portroe now, we've new areas that are there's a huge area there for development in Tipperary football. So we'd like to see that, and it's very exciting times.
Tomas, talk to me about the banquet itself. It's taking place on Saturday the 17th of December down in Care House Hotel.
Yeah, Saturday the 17th, as you said. I suppose the reception itself, the announcement of the awards will be 6 o'clock that evening. It'll be broadcast live with ourselves. And 7:30, 4-course meal, whole shebang, dolled up to the nines. And we've Southbound on stage then from 9:30 until 12, and we've DJ Mossy then banging out the tunes until 2:30, or maybe a small bit after.
And the entertainment, I think that's fabulous entertainment, because I would have experience of these people, especially with DJ Mossy and also Southbound. So I think the people are in for a treat now.
Look, it's going to be a super night. It's super night out. It's coming up to Christmas. People are in that mood, but it's a celebration of Tipperary ladies football as well. And like, as you would have seen in the press release about the All-Stars, Maria Curley gave a mention, and she said that it's a great opportunity for people from other clubs to meet up, have a bit of crack, have a drink, and look, you're coming into battle against these year on year, and you probably mightn't know them, or you might know who they are, and look, you're going to be sitting down beside them on that night. You're going to be having a bit of crack with them. No doubt there'll be a few off the cuff remarks, but sure,
but you know what, it's good to make friends as well, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, brilliant, yeah, because look, sport is, then they look at, we're all in sport and we like to win, but look, the friendships you develop in sport last a lifetime, and look, you have that rivalry there, but that's what makes it really enjoyable, and it's great because it's an opportunity to sit down and meet people and reflect on the year in question. And look, there's been a couple of tough years of COVID, so it's great to be able to have events where you can meet in person and people can socialise again, so it's something to look forward to.
Well, you mentioned there about COVID, so COVID would have had a huge effect in 2021 and 2022, but isn't it great now that restrictions have really eased now, and now we're nearly back to normal?
Yeah, it's great to see now, thankfully, yeah. I mean, we have been in a situation where there was no sport at all, and then sport under very controlled conditions. So it is great to see it, and people, and it's great to see even there, like the big crowds we had at the weekend, both at the junior games on Saturday, and we had a huge crowd for our senior A final on Sunday in Bancha. It was spilling out all sides, which was great to see, and it's great to have that, and great then, the opportunity there to promote the game, which CK Streaming are doing a good job in, and getting an opportunity to promote our high standard football. And we had brilliant games over the weekend. We had 3 games went extra time on Saturday, 2 went to shootouts, so you can't find them more. And even the senior A final, that was the last kick of the game to win it, and the senior B was only 2 points in it in the end. So most of our games were highly fought and finely balanced, and came down to very fine margins, and which is great, reflects the highly competitive nature of our championships.
Tomas, would you be?
Oh, unbelievable! Like I kind of had to mute the mic after the senior game. I think I said it in commentary. I'm not even from Feather, but I was getting emotional. I think
Maybe it's because they won it for the first time, was it?
the outpouring of emotion that you seen there, and like as look, your heart would have went out to Brian Burrows, but when you see the emotion, like it put the hair in the back of your neck, like and uh, uh, Sunday night, like I was trying to unwind and you couldn't. It was just after being such a weekend of football, like there was no games, even the intermediate up until Lorraine O'Shea got the goal, I think with 9 minutes to go. Borland were knocking on the door there for about 10 or 12 minutes and did a couple of great goal chances. They missed the penalty. Casey Hennessy was on far, so it was super save by Ellis Brown.
I thought Ellis Browning really got over to it very well. Okay, it went off the post in and out, but I thought that she was well and truly alert to that.
Yeah, definitely. But like, she pulled off 3 great saves, and as we said, Borland were on top for about 10 or 12 minutes, and they couldn't get that equaliser, maybe nudge in front. And even Lorraine O'Shea's goal came from a long kick out from Alice Brown and 3 or 4 passes up the field and bang, top corner. And even that was a great game of football. I know, like, I think there was 8 points in it, but for a finish, but it wasn't a true reflection of the game.
297, I think it finished.
One of the things that I did notice, and I've noticed it a good lot in ladies football, whether you're losing by a point or whether you're losing by 10 or 12, girls are sticking into the final minute, and anything can happen. We've seen it in numerous games, the turnaround in games all over the year, that stuff has happened there. Like you can go back to the inter-county, and it looked above, we were all above in Breffni Park, it looked ahead was gone.
Fucking Kevin.
And Emma Morrissey, the bold Emma, got after Angela McGuigan was fouled and she stuck a penalty in the top corner. So anything can happen.
With the like of Emma Morrissey, she didn't lick it off the ground because her father Shamey was a right good footballer as well. And you know, there's great heart in them and there's great heart in all of those girls. Michael, can I go back to you for a moment? You mentioned there about the promotion of games. Every Saturday morning, Tomas joins me on Tip Midwest Radio. And then again on Monday evening, he comes back, he gives us a recap of what happened at the weekend. But we can talk all we want on radio about it, but people can't see what we're talking about. For CK streaming, how important is it for these guys to come on, have their cameras at various grounds and showcase exactly what's happening, where it's happening, and especially for people that are no longer in Ireland, they're now in the Southern Hemisphere, they could be in America, they could be anywhere in Eastern Europe.
I know it is great, and I mean, this stemmed obviously from during COVID, and when it was restricted when people could attend, and the feedback we would have got at that time, there was people, grandparents and elderly relatives who were nursing homes, stuff like that, could get to see games. There's also been aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters of players who are in Australia, New Zealand, who can get to see the games, which is brilliant. Like, and that's great. And I mean, it's great to see you know, the high quality football being played with great standards and great coverage, which is brilliant to see, and great to see the promotion of our game, which is brilliant. Like, so we're very proud of the standards of football we have, and we're at county level, we're striving to get to the very top, and we're getting there. And year on year, we're getting better even at underage as well, and we aspire to take you know, looking for Munster A titles. That's where our aspirations are, and that's fed fully by the clubs, and there's great work being done by our clubs and by people involved in that as well. So it's brilliant.
Clubs and coaches, you know, the coaches, I think, are really doing super work. But what about the grounds people? When you think about it briefly, the grounds people, they're doing some amount of work as well. The flags are out, the nets are up. I remember saying it to Paul Stapleton many years ago when he was involved with the referees. It's great to see all those people that never get a mention. They're walking in the background, the ladies, the gents, whoever's washing the jerseys, the lining of the pitch. Isn't that something else, Tomas, even? You know, when you think of
it's super, like the amount, like you can see it there at the weekend as well, like it just what was going on, like people there offering up their fields, but not only that, they were offering up their time to be there. Like I was in Bancha at 9:30 on Sunday morning. The first game wasn't until 12, but we were there setting up, and they could have had maybe 25 people there ready to go, and more people coming. And like I met Kimball and I met Lara Roach, and they were there at that stage, and they were probably the first two there, and I was one of the last to leave on Sunday evening, and the two boys were still there. Like, that's a long day to be giving up.
It's a serious commitment.
People like that deserve a clap in the back.
They certainly do. Your views on that, Michael?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Look, we're blessed with the volunteerism that we have, and we're blessed with so many clubs. And during the live streams, you know, we were blessed at the weekend. Obviously, we had New Win and we had Golden on Saturday, and then we obviously Bansha, and all these clubs are brilliant. Great to provide us with pitches. Everything's laid on so well. You know, pitches are marked, the dressing rooms are laid out. There was shops. There was fast food. There was everything laid on there. There was nothing that any inter-county game wouldn't have had that wasn't in Bansha on Sunday, which is brilliant. And similarly on Saturday, we have great facilities as well provided to us, and we're blessed because it's great. And no doubt it's what our ladies footballers deserve. They train very hard, they prepare very well, and they set themselves high standards. So there's no doubt then we should try and match that high standards in the facilities we provide for them. And that's always a challenge, but in all fairness, that's something that we get great support from our clubs, and I want to thank them for that.
Well, fair play, and I totally agree with you on that. Okay, folks, with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and after that, we will have the one and only, the goal of the year. Stay tuned.
Temple Tui Farm Machinery is a 6-dealer depot group serving 13 counties in the Republic of Ireland. We are Ireland's biggest supplier of John Deere products. We are also dealers for Lempkin, Kramer and Highspec. All 6 of our workshops are state-of-the-art facilities, staffed by teams of service technicians who receive extensive ongoing service and technical training. Our parts department is manned by a team with decades of experience, ready to find what you need from our comprehensive stock of genuine parts for all our major franchises. We hope to bring the same dedication and passion as our customers to everything we do. We believe holding true to those values is the key to being able to give you what you need when you need it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, yes, we are here in the Old Malthouse in Templemore for the CK Streaming Tipperary LGFA All-Stars nominations. But first, we're going to have the goal of the year, and there are 10 nominations up for this towards.
Yeah, 10 nominations. Look, there could have been 30 in it. No, basically, they were obviously all the goals that were broadcast live, and what we done was when we come home after doing a live broadcast, we'd edit it out, we'd put it into a playlist for the selection committee, and so it was fresh in our mind, and we were seeing them the whole time, and all the goals were being seen, and you could take a look back at them. And over the last couple of nights, we whittled it down to 10 overall. We had, as I said, it could have been 25, it could have been 35, but we whittled it down to 10, and I think what we're going to see now in the next couple of minutes is we more than done justice to it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us now to go and have a look at the goals of the year. We have 10 in total.
Chris Fitzpatrick Ryan, up over 140, beats Miriam Murphy, gives it to Maeve Ryan. Ryan into the centre to Kate Carr. Carr over the 40, she's up to the D, gives it inside to Rachel Quinlan. Quinlan going forward, gets the kick in. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Rachel Quinlan. It all came, it's her second goal, it all came from the kick out. Lovely play from Holy Cross. And what a goal from Rachel Quinlan. Side to Grace Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald facing Ida May Local and gives it back door to Roshan Carew. Carew is still going. Carew gets the shot. Oh, what a goal! What a goal by Roshan Carew. And it's a 5-point game. That's a hat-trick for Roshan Carew. Feeling into the centre, but it's intercepted by Emily Spillane. Oh, beautiful ball! Great ball! Cudahy. Taking on Liz Hill. She's inside. The shot. Oh, what a goal!
Great response there from Feathers.
Feathers hit the front. Nia Cudahy.
Nia Cudahy 1-1 with nearly 2 minutes is played.
What's behind all you?
Emer Dwan is looking for somebody to make a run for it.
What's the bit leave Harrington?
Molly Gilmartin has gone through the middle if she's spotted.
Great ball.
Gilmartin has it. Oh, it's a great goal. Super goal. Great thinking by Emer Dwan. And Gilmartin.
She timed it very well there to get that goal.
Quiva Condon. Condon gives it to Quiva Ryan. And Alison O'Mahony puts it across the face of goal. Oh, there's a chance! Oh, just sticks it in the top corner! Oh, they've got to Arno! Arno got to them last year! Oh, you couldn't ride it! Bonds, they can't Crowley Horn. Alice Brown gives the signal. Goes down this side. And Casey Hennessy is coming at it. She couldn't take it. Ball is on the ground. Nicole Shelley picks it up. Shelley comes straight out. And Chloe Gunn is there, but she goes down to Ava O'Shea instead. On to Chloe Gunn. Gunn, she has to lose Carl off her shoulder. Gives it to Lorraine O'Shea. Oh, there's a goal here! Oh, no! Oh, what movement! It all started in the kick out. And quick hands. And Nicole Shelley in the middle of the field when she won that ball. Got it forward to Ava O'Shea, flicked it to Chloe Gunn and Lorraine O'Shea and corner. Kelly Ryan is going to be the first one to reach that. Ryan trying to go outside Tricia Hickey. The referee has the arm up and Ryan is gone like a greyhound. Gives it off to Sinead Delahunty. Heather Spillane in the middle. Spillane is running at him. She's still going. Oh, Nicole Delaney's been around. Give it to her. A chance. Oh, no. Nicole Delaney. But that all started in the bottom corner with Kelly Ryan getting out as Trino Dwyer comes back onto the field. That all started with Kelly Ryan down the corner. She burst about 60 yards up, gave it to Heather Spillane.
Brilliant sort of play there.
And Nicole Delaney into the bottom corner.
Unbelievable stuff.
Brian Bruce trying to get back into this game. Jen Grant. Oh, super ball into Alan English. Lays it up inside. Quiva Condon. Condon still going, gets the shot in. Oh, no! What a goal by Quiva Condon! Condon has scored 1-1.
Throwing it back up the attack of the field. It's back to Ismail O'Donnell.
Out to Quiva Ryan again. Ryan taking on Emily Cunningham. She's on the ground. She has it again. Quiva Condon. Condon with a high ball. It's a the sides are level where
Looking at the goals that have been scored here, out of the 10, every single one of them are so good. If you look at it, there's a lot of build-ups to
There is, yeah. We've seen it there with numerous amount of goals, turnovers, balls getting in quick hands, opening up a defence. Like even
Teamwork again.
Teamwork is unbelievable. Like, look, to be honest, I'm just glad I'm not going to be picking the final one because it's.
Michael, your views on that, because if you look at the build-up to some of the goals, there were some cracking goals out there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and often, the finish is kind of, as I also like, the icing on the cake. But to get to that, some may come from a kick out and then work the whole way through, and that's where the launch of a lot of scores are now. But it goes. I mean, the goal scores are no doubt we are in for the nominees, but these are very much team scores, and they're just finishing what the team have created, and it's great work and a great skill being shown in that, and to identify the space and to finish the chance when it arises, and that's the main thing as well too.
Yeah, I would agree with it. And again, going on that, Tomas, we're talking about teamwork. Fantastic.
Yeah, well, the old saying goes, there's no A in team, like. So, as we said, like, we've seen a couple of goals. I'm just looking at the list here. I think 5 or 6 of them, as Michael said, started from kickouts, or started from their own full back line.
In their own full back line,
So, quick pass, and it just goes to show too. You can hold on to possession all day long, but it's the ball that does the work and its speed.
Well, I've often said that, yes, let the ball do the work, but again, the speed is what comes into it.
Yeah, but
Quick thinking.
that all comes from training in the field, and
Down to coaching.
it's like some of them are natural finishes, but it's the build up, and as you said, down to coaching and practice. Like, so,
Yeah.
like, you see the quick hands, that just doesn't happen today in the field. Like, one saying I always have is you can't build a house without laying foundations, and if the foundations aren't laid in the training field, these goals aren't happening.
Yeah, I would totally agree. I think with that, what we're going to do is just take another quick commercial break, and after that, we're going over to the nominations for this year's All-Star Awards.
Temple Tui Farm Machinery is a 6-dealer depot group serving 13 counties in the Republic of Ireland. We are Ireland's biggest supplier of John Deere products. We are also dealers for Lempkin, Kramer and Highspec. All 6 of our workshops are state-of-the-art facilities, staffed by teams of service technicians who receive extensive ongoing service and technical training. Our parts department is manned by a team with decades of experience, ready to find what you need from our comprehensive stock of genuine parts for all our major franchises. We hope to bring the same dedication and passion as our customers to everything we do. We believe holding true to those values is the key to being able to give you what you need when you need it.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Old Malt House here in Templemore for the CK Streaming Tipperary LGA All-Star nominations. And with that, we can take you out of your suspense. It's all building up now, Tomas. It's over to you. So now we're going to start, first of all, with the nominations. How about starting off, first of all, with the first 3 in goalkeepers?
Yeah, well, as I said, the 2022 CK Streaming Tipperary LGFA All-Star nominations, and we'll start with the goalkeepers. And I suppose the person who has the honour of being the very first person to be nominated for an All-Star is Niamh Connolly of Lockmore Castellini, Emer McCarthy of Aherlow, and Nora Noonan of Brian Burrows. That's our 3 goalkeepers. We'll move on to the backs there. The first back is Betty Barlow of Clonmel Commercials, Orla Burke of My Rovers, Breed Condon Aherlow, Sinead Delahunty Feathered, Niamh Dunn Mine Templetuty, Anne Everston Lockmore Castellini, Cathy Hogan Mine Templetuty, Grania Horn of Mullinahone, and Kelly Ryan of Feathered. I'll hand over to Michael now for the next 9.
We've Christina Brennan from Lockmore Castellini, Jenny Brett from Mullinahone, Alison Connolly from Feathered, Emma Cronin from Moyle Rovers, Michelle Cronin from Moyle Rovers, Carrie Davey from Feathered, Maria Canan from Moycarkey Burris, Niamh Mackey from Clonmel Commercials, and Nora Morrissey from Brian Brews. And then the first 3 nominees for midfield are Elaine Fitzpatrick Templemore, Ciara Gorman Moyne Templetuohy, and Courtney Lonergan Clonmel Commercials.
And now, Tomas, you're going to continue with midfield.
Yeah, the final 3 midfielders are Sarah Ryan, Arvale Rovers, Nicole Shelley, Mullinahone, and Lucy Spillane of Feathered. Moving on to the forwards, the first 3 nominations are Anna Carey, Clonmel Commercials, Maeve Hackett, Moycarkey Burris, Niamh Hayes of Feathered.
And now over to Michael again for the next 6. Michael.
Okay, so we have Casey Hennessy from Boherlahan Douala, Aoife Kennedy from Boherlahan Douala, Sarah Morrissey from Aherlow, Clean O'Dwyer from Brian Brews, Lorraine O'Shea from Mullinahone, and Niamh Ryan from Moyne Templetuohy.
And Tomas, it's back to you for the rest of the forwards.
Yeah, the final 9 nominations are Leah Cohen Feathered, Kirsty Crotty Ryan Moyle Rovers, Kate Davey of Feathered, Anna Fahy Boherlahan Douala, Jen Grant Brian Burrows, Tricia Hickey Brian Burrows, Eva O'Shea Mullinahone, Niamh Tracy Lockmore Castellini, and the final nomination of the 2022 CK Streaming Tipperary LGFA All-Star Awards is Katrina Walsh of Moycarkey Burris.
Now, looking at those nominations, first of all, Michael, if we just go back, you have 3 fantastic keepers there. It's going to be very difficult now to pick the winner of that one.
Absolutely, and it is such a high standard there of goalkeeping, and look at it. It is the most important position in the pitch, whether people because it's the foundation of everything that the club does and the team does, and so it's great. There's 3 great goalkeepers there, and it'll be a very tough selection call in that position.
Tomas, if we just move on to the backs, there's some tenacious defenders in there, including Sinead Delahunty, a Fedard, and Edison, again above in Lockmore, Castellani, Grania Horn, Monaghan, you named a whole lot of them down. But if you take the first 9 of the backs that we looked at there, serious defenders.
Yeah, serious, absolutely serious, David. And like as we said, trying to whittle these down has been, and it was near impossible, like, because like as I said to you off air, and I know you were contacting me yesterday wanting to know how we were getting on, and like we sat down on Monday evening, I was on air with you, and we sat down at 7 o'clock with a Zoom meeting, and we finished at 12:05. And
that's a long time.
We went again Tuesday night, and it was 11:45, and we finally got white smoke at 1:05 last night with the 45 nominations. So as I said, look, you'd often hear in the Sunday game, so and so is guaranteed to be nominated. Trust me, there is no such thing as a guaranteed All-Star. It has been so hard. The quality has been so good. Like, to take the bones of, like, obviously we've been meeting every week, but to take the bones of 17, 18 hours over the last 3 nights to whittle this down to 45. I think we did whittle down to 106 on Monday night, and we were 65 on Tuesday night.
How many did you roughly start off with? Maybe a couple of hundred more?
Well, basically, Stevie, what it was, as you know, we formed an independent selection committee, and everybody went to a different game each week. There wasn't an adult match that wasn't played.
So, fair enough. They didn't just go, even Michael, to senior matches. They went to intermediate. They went to junior A, junior B, right down along. That's giving everybody a fair crack at the whip.
Absolutely. Well, look, it's great to see that there's players there from all grades recognised, and that just shows you, like, we have great standards of football right through all our grades, and that's a combination of, either first teams or second teams, and that gives it the great range of clubs that we have and the range of players. But it's high quality, and look, we've excellent defenders there. I mean, I know earlier we were talking about goal of the year nominees, but there was some fabulous defending in just this weekend alone in the finals, what we saw, but right throughout the year. And it's testament to the great work that they do and the skill and speed that they have, as well as all the other players. So it's great quality there in the nominations.
We were just looking there, Tomas, at some of the defenders, midfielders as well. There's some really good midfielders here now.
Yeah, there's a lot of top quality midfielders. There's a lot of top quality that lost out. I think on Monday evening we had, was it 39 midfielders that we had whittled down, and we did whittle down to I think it was 21 on Monday night, and
it's no easy task.
No, it's not. And like, in fairness to the selection committee, they've no allegiance either. So it was done as independently as possible. As I said, look, there's a lot of top quality midfielders losing out.
Yeah.
But you can only pick 6. But look, some of the girls that have missed out, maybe they'll come in the future.
Well, congratulations all the midfielders, all the backs, all the forwards there. And again, even just to pick out some of the forwards there, if you look at, my God almighty, just serious forwards. So, yeah, well done to each and every one of them. I think that it's great to see it. And again, some very nippy forwards, but very hard-working forwards.
Yeah, a lot of top quality there, Stevie. As we said, it's the same with trying to whittle these down. We had to try to tell some of them, well, I put that girl in instead of that if they were coming up. It wasn't a fantasy football thing.
No.
It was going on the average over the year. As I said, I know a lot of people are asking about how we get, and then we'll ask how we came to this 45. As we said, we have people at every adult game over the course of the year. Every player that played got a rating out of 10. We'll just say, for argument's sake, I was at one game one night, you may have been at a different one, the next person was at another one, and we used to meet weekly, and then for each grade, the higher grade you're playing, you get an extra point here or an extra point there. And then as the championship moves on, like, this wasn't picked in the last couple of weeks. This was picked since the league started.
Course of the
People-
season.
People were going on the league as well. But then, as I said, the higher the match became, and obviously your points were there that you were added up. You were given, just say for the first round of the championship, you might have been given an extra point. For the second round, it'd be 2 points. Come up to the final, you could be get 5 or 6. So just say if you had an average, or if you got, just say you played 10 games between league and championship, and you got an average of, or if whatever amount of games you played. So if you got 7 this week, 8 this week, 9 this week, 6, all of them were added together and it was divided by the games that you played.
And Michael, what I find very interesting as well, 32 of the 45 nominated players, they're not playing any intercounty.
No, and that just shows the standards that we have in the club. I mean, because sometimes, the natural thing might be thought, well, look at your county players are going to dominate this, and no doubt they're very good players because they wouldn't be playing intercounty football to be the case. But there's great standards in our clubs, as we've alluded to earlier, and a great range of clubs right across the board. Like we have 27 adult clubs in Tipperary, and 9 of them have second teams, which is great as well, because that gives players either who are on the start of their adult career or maybe towards the end of their adult career an opportunity to play. But it gives girls an opportunity to play football, and it's brilliant. And there's a huge variation in clubs there, and in different grades. It just shows you, like, I mean, if you're good enough, you can get your nomination, and then it's great to see then how it's all going to pan out in the end with who are going to be ultimately the All-Stars this year. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think, Thomas?
Yeah, like as I said, 32 of them aren't. They're not involved with intercounty senior football, and at the start of the year it was maybe 33 because, like, Sarah Ryan of Arraville is nominated. She was probably brought in to Peter Creedon set up on the back of her club performance.
She was only about 16 years of age.
16, yeah, and she's only 17. I don't think she turned 17 until after Tipperary were finished in the championship.
But you know what, when you speak of Sarah, I do know that obviously her brother Johnny was the minor captain of Tipperary in 2018. And David, another younger brother, was a captain as well of the under-15s recently of one of the Tipperary teams. And Sarah, again, she was captain of the under-16s with Tipperary. I mean, this is serious talent that we're dealing with.
So achievement for the family as well, like. So.
It is.
But, like as we said, Sarah there, but if you look at over a complete breakdown of the nominations, I suppose, look, there's 12 different clubs there, 13 different teams, because Boherlahan have received nominations in both intermediate and junior teams. So there's a fair spread there in it. Like.
There is a huge spread in that.
Absolutely, no, it's brilliant, and it reflects, I suppose, the great strength that we have, and we've had big milestones this year. Like, I mean, Feather winning the first senior A title is a great thing, and that's reflected in the nomination they have, and that's really good for a club that have really built from the bottom up. And it was great to see there. I mean, when I was presenting the cup to Lucy Spillane there on Sunday, like the Spillane family, as we've highlighted, they've put huge work into Featherdated football, and for them to have nominations and success this year is great, and they've done huge work. And right across the board, there's great work in so many different clubs being done, and this is the culmination of all that. And we're blessed to have such high standards in all our competitions.
And there's another club they're not in existence too long as Golden Kilfeacle, and they are also count in the junior. So again, it's great to see that. The buzz out there was fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah. It gives these clubs, I mean, we want all these clubs to aspire to go as high as possible, as quickly as possible, and it's brilliant. And like Golden Kilfeacle there, after a shootout with Ardfinnan's second team, could have gone either way. Just the look at the draw and the end of it, and like you have there, then obviously Killinall, who have their adult club this year, which is brilliant to see, and obviously with the re-emergence of Blackmore Castellini, which is all great to see. Plus all the good juvenile clubs that are coming up as well, and they're built up from the ground up, and there's no reason to say, like, in 6-8 years time that they won't be there competing at the very top level as well.
That's very true. Okay, folks, with that we're going to take another commercial break, but stay tuned, because coming up straight after this we have the Footballer of the Year in junior, intermediate and senior. Talk to you again in a moment.
Temple Tui Farm Machinery is a 6-dealer depot group serving 13 counties in the Republic of Ireland. We are Ireland's biggest supplier of John Deere products. We are also dealers for Lempkin, Kramer and Highspec. All 6 of our workshops are state-of-the-art facilities, staffed by teams of service technicians who receive extensive ongoing service and technical training. Our parts department is manned by a team with decades of experience, ready to find what you need from our comprehensive stock of genuine parts for all our major franchises. We hope to bring the same dedication and passion as our customers to everything we do. We believe holding true to those values is the key to being able to give you what you need when you need it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful surroundings of the Old Malt House here in Templemore for the CK Streaming Tipperary LGFA All-Stars nominations. We have given those to you. We are now going to continue with the Footballer of the Year nominees. And first of all, Tomas, we may start maybe with the junior.
Yeah, the 3 junior nominations, the Footballer of the Year junior nominations are as follows: Ciara Gorman, Moyne Temple Tooty, Niamh Tracy, Loughmore Castellani, and Katrina Walsh of McCarthy Burghs.
Now, looking at those 3, can I go to you, Michael? three excellent footballers.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant footballers with very great performances all season, and right through even and even in the county finals as well. So very standout performances, and they were well deserving of their nominations for the Junior Footballer of the Year.
Your views, Tomas?
Yeah, like as Michael said there, they're well deserving. Like Niamh Trashy has been excellent for Lockmore over the course of the year. Ciara Gorman in the centre of the field driving things from Moynton Batulti, and like Katrina Walsh is just like a fine wine. She just seems to be getting better with age, and she puts in
She's
performance
great
after performance.
experience.
Yeah, unbelievable experience, and even when things weren't going right for last weekend, she still kicked 3 points.
But that's typical of Katrina, that's typical of her.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael, I think we're going to go over to you now for the nominations for the Intermediate Player of the Year.
So the nominations for the Intermediate Player of the Year are Casey Hennessy from Bohorlah and Douala, Lorraine O'Shea from Mullinahone, and Nicole Shelley from Mullinahone.
Tomas, another 3 super players here.
Yeah.
I would not like to be picking the Player of the Year there.
No, 3 super players like Lorraine O'Shea in unbelievable form the last couple of years. Again, as we said earlier, when things were going against them last weekend, she popped up, and it actually started with Nicole Shelley, and Lorraine O'Shea popped up and stuck it into it. Nicole Shelley is probably underrated, and she's the engine room in that team, and like Casey Hennessy, her engine up and down the field. And I tell you, I wouldn't like to be marking her speed.
No, the one thing I
up
know
and down
about
the field.
Casey is that she never gives up. And she's not in it for a sprint, she's in it really for a marathon, because she don't give up. She's at it from the start to finish.
When you want to be fit to be marking her, put it that way.
I would like to be marking it. Okay, with that, Tomas, let's continue with the senior nominees.
Yeah, the senior nominees for the 2022 CK Streaming Tipperary Ladies Football Senior Footballer of the Year are as follows: Kirsty Crotty Ryan, My Rovers, Kate Davey of Feathered, and Trisha Hickey of Brian Bruce.
Wow. Michael?
Yeah, there are 3 excellent players who have been in top quality form, all providing stand-up performances for their teams, providing great leadership in their teams, and were at the top of their game all year, and it's reflected obviously there in their teams doing very well. Obviously, my Rovers bowed out that bit earlier, but both Kate and Davy and Trish had very powerful performances in the county final as well. But we're very good all year, and all very good players, and it's going to be very hard to see who's going to win that award.
In relation to what has gone on for the whole year, we've gone through what happened with the county finals. They were great county finals. Now some of them went extra time, etc. We were talking about go down to the lower grades then. You had the junior finals, and there is no lower sections really. They're just in different categories, different grades. They're all put in the same effort. It's great football that is being played out there. What would you like to say in conclusion, Michael?
So basically, just want to thank everyone for all their efforts, and there was great football all year, right through league and championship. It's been a great standards, and I'd like to wish all the nominees well, and hopefully they'll have a good night and at our gala night on the 17th of December. And also I'd like to wish obviously our teams that represent us in Munster. In the senior A, B, intermediate and junior A competitions, and they'll be out starting this weekend with Clonmel Commercials, and in the senior B, and Mike Carkey Burris in the junior A, and then you'll have Feathered in the senior A and Mullinahone in the intermediate. And we had great success right in Munster last year, competing in all the finals, and obviously Mullinahone really flying the flag for us, and
That
no
was
doubt.
something else, wasn't it?
Yeah, just came up just slightly short on the Ireland final day, but
yeah.
we're brilliant all year, and they no doubt will have.
But you see the way they came back this year. Lost in the All Ireland Club final last year at junior. Now to win the county intermediate. That tells you.
Yeah, I know the serious momentum there, and you can know by them there's a serious bond in that team, and that will bring them an awful long way. And they're no doubt will have a big say in that Munster Championship, but even further. I mean, they have great depth and great structure in the way they play, and great belief in themselves. So, and Same too. I mean, all them all them clubs will go well in Munster, no doubt. And I wouldn't be surprised if we'd have 1 or 2 titles back in Tipperary at Munster level and even All Ireland level possibly this year.
We're hoping and we're looking forward to it. Tomas, talk to me about tickets. It's crucial now. If I were sitting down watching this live stream tonight, I'd be saying to myself, how can I get my tickets?
Yeah, well, when we go off there, the lads are there in the background there. They've all their emails ready to go with contact the clubs.
There's a dress code as well, I would imagine, in case we forget that.
Oh, there is, of course, yeah.
Can you explain about that?
Well,
We'll go back to the tickets then.
Yeah, sure. Look, obviously it's Black Tie, it's a gala banquet, like, so you won't be coming in a pair of jeans, or as we see these in shorts and jerseys and boots. So everybody.
It's just a night really to get dressed up, and I can't say I let my hair down, but in particular, I think it's just one of those great celebration nights, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go out and enjoy it.
Yeah, and interact with. Just I should say the dress code. I know ourselves were sorted out during the week. Stateless Manager and Thurles kindly come on board, and also for any of the fellas that are going, if they go to Stateless Menswear and quote CK Streaming Tipperary Ladies Football, they're doing a special rate of €50 for hire for a suit for the night.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Wow. And talk to me about, you're talking about special deals. Care House Hotel is the place to be on the 17th of December. It's falling on a Saturday. Is there any special deals if anyone wants to stay overnight?
Yeah, once again, Care House have kindly given us rates on the rooms. It's €100 per room, bed and breakfast, and it's the same thing. Rather than doing it online, if you ring reception and quote CK Streaming Tipperary LGFA, you'll get the room rate of €100 for the night.
Michael, I think Tipperary football, in ladies football, they're going from strength to strength.
Yeah, we are. We're getting better every year at all levels, say both club and county, and that's something that it's due to a lot of hard work from a lot of people from club and county executive level. So it's great, and it's really exciting times. We're looking forward now to continuing on. We've under 14 under 19 championship still ongoing at the moment, and there's no doubt. Then obviously, it'll feed into next. Then it'll be the selection of the county panels, and then it'll be launched into the new season again, and we've all our county managers appointed for the year, so it's great to see. We've Barry Burke, we're doing under 14s, we've Pat Morrissey with under 16s, we have Derry Peters with the minors, and of course Peter Creedon again with the seniors, which is brilliant, and they've all the mentors on board, so it's great. It's really exciting times and something we're looking forward to, and there's no doubt, I think 2023 is going to be a good year for Tipperary Ladies football.
It certainly is, and no doubt, but the 17th of December will also be another great night. And of course it is the All-Star Award, and of course it is the big banquet in Care House Hotel. What a night it promises to be. And again, we wish everybody, and I mean this, everybody, the very best of luck. All the nominees, everyone, well done to you, you deserve it. Okay, a big thank you to Chairperson of the County Board, and that's Michael Towie. Thank you, Michael, for joining me this evening. And also to Tomas Matthews, who is the main man, of course, with CK Streaming, but you know, the managing director, I suppose, really at this stage. Tomas, so well done to you, because only for you, well then, people wouldn't see what's going on. So a big thank you as well for joining us this evening.
Thanks, Stevie.
Okay, folks, that's all we have for you for this evening, and a big thank you for everybody who has tuned in. Until we speak again, Ihiwa.